A big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. The Lion's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Ruiz is showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Lions scoring with that right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
You got nice.
Blocks that belt line well. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Oh, that's a smart fighter, because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
Oh, what an uppercut. A shooting right hand by Ruiz. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that, because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches. As you said, making them count.
He's hooking to the body. Where's your hook at? Come on now. You're stronger than him. You need to hook to the body.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
A well-placed overhand right. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Unable to score with the hook. What impact from that uppercut by the Lion. Ruiz is proving to be elusive. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Ruiz. Halfway through this round, a headshot blocked. Ruiz's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Good work defensively by Ruiz. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
To the head he goes with a left hand. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Right to the belt line. The Lion's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Doubling up the jab by Ruiz. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
You're stronger and you punch harder than this guy.
Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very good. Very good.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
And round number 3 is underway. Good way to protect the midsection. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Jab, 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 jab.
And he comes right back with the headshot. The Lion's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. And he engages in the clinch.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
You're not focused.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Protect yourself!
Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that.
Keep on good.
He just missed that shot up top. 10 clicks of the talk. The Lions left landing well. And we come to the end of the round.
You need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all.
Yeah.
All right, he's winning the fight. I mean, he's winning. He's taking it. You got to take it to him this round, all right? You got to...
The Lions off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has it a clean sweep through 3 rounds. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Not much action as he just ties up. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand.
Keep working the body.
Left and right, left and right.
Able to dismiss it. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He missed with that headshot. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Keep working, Jeff. Double up.
The Lions so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Ruiz's punch didn't come close. Great movement to get away from those punches. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 10 seconds to go in the fourth.
That's it. That's 1-2.
This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
You need to double up your punches.
Round number 5 has arrived. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The Lion's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
You got this. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Stay away from those. Come on.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Watch the hook.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Nice work.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
You got to stand your ground. You got to take it to him with some big shots.
We got it.
Without going over the top, all right? I keep telling you to take it to the body first. Even a left hook, right uppercut would work.
I'm gonna throw that away.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's right inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Ruiz has got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting countered. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
Body. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working it down. Unload.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Watch the hook.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Ruiz has got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And this round comes to an end. The Lions in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
And we are underway with the second half of this fight. The Lions throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
You got this one.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Right in the line of the target. A right hand. knockdown there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Focus.
Right, left and right.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Headbutt. Back to the body.
Keep moving.
I want to see some
He
combos.
took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The Lions' head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
Circle. Don't stand in front of him.
There you go.
Nice. He's hurt.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Don't just walk in.
We've seen this before, Teddy. Start around number 8. I look at your scorecard. One fighter in complete control. If he does what he should be able to do, he'll just coast home for the victory.
And if he doesn't, he could repeat history in a bad way. Billy Conn, Joe Louis, their first fight. Billy Conn way ahead in that fight. He couldn't lose the fight, except to get cocky, get careless, and let Joe Louis knock him out in the 13th round.
Back to the body. Back to the body.
The Lions trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Ruiz is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Unload, more punch.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Focus. Guard your head. Watch your body, kid. Body shot.
Oh, that was good right there. You're seeing some smart boxing by Ruiz.
Yeah, a little step to the side, break up the pressure, and at the same time, put yourself in a position where you can catch him a clean shot.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
A good block.
You're not focused.
Keep working the body.
Ruiz is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Nice run. That was good. And this one. Okay, listen. Body and head.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight.
In and out. In and out. Pace yourself.
Tied. He's tied.
Good block by Ruiz. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it.
Uppercut.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Nice work.
Nice strike after catching one by the Lion.
Let's go.
Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Relax. Relax. Hey, you got to see that coming. Now let's go. Hands up. Hands up.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Yet another round you can say he easily won. He's been in complete control.
You love to have these rounds as a fighter, and also you love to have these nights as a trainer, but sometimes you like just little moments early on that keep him reminded that there's still danger. He's almost forgotten that there's danger, and that could be the only risk here for him, that he gets careless.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punches, all right?
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. And he's holding.
Looking good.
Nice block by Ruiz.
There you go. Looking good. Look good.
Halfway through round 10. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Nice.
Unload more punches. Focus.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Nice block by Ruiz. Able to cover up that gut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Come on.
What a good counter punch by Ruiz.
Move.
Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go. Nice block by Ruiz. And that's the end of round
Let's
10.
create openings now, all right? Let's take a chance. Breathe in. Work.
This is it. You heard him. Keep on him. Listen. He reaches in. Let that right hand go. Right? Let that right hand go.
Championship rounds are here. Ruiz is trailing on your scorecard by a significant margin. He has to go for broke at some point, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, you got to think right now to him. You got to say, forget about today. Think about tomorrow. It's tomorrow. You tell your fighter, it's tomorrow. What kind of day is it? Because what you do in the next few minutes will tell that story.
Finish with the hook.
Blocks that punch. That right hand over the top lands flush.
Gloves up.
And he just holds on there. Good block by Ruiz.
Ace yourself. Don't let him get to you, kid.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Get your feet moving.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Ruiz. Able to block and counter back. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. The Lions' blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Okay, we got this last round and it's yours, okay? Keep your distance and keep your hand up. You got that? Okay, good. Take a deep breath now.
If you don't throw punches, I'm gonna stop this fight. Now, come on, keep throwing punches.
There you go.
They put forth a good effort throughout. Now one more meeting. The final round is here.
Jab, 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 jab.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Hook! Hook!
Blocks that punch.
Pace yourself!
Halfway through this 12th and final round. That's a great right hand by the Lion. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Focus.
Good job, buddy!
A minute to go in the fight. Not able to land the headshot. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Relax, relax.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Keep your hands up.
Last 10 seconds. A great round now. Back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right. It looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these judges do. But tonight, it turned out okay.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.